2.
We're back at the dinner table, and we got a guest. We got 2 guests here. How about you tell us what we got going on, bro?
You know, it's always good to see our young black men giving back to the city, but these brothers have definitely put just a spin on everything that they're doing. I like to introduce to the dinner table.
The dinner table.
The Blair brothers. Thank you guys for joining us.
Welcome, kings.
Thank you.
How y'all doing this evening?
So much for having us. We
Absolutely.
Appreciate y'all.
So I've heard so many things about the Blair brothers, but I really want to talk about your business and where everything started. Like, just kind of how did that spin off? You have a lawn care service called George's Green Lawn Care Service. How did that get started?
That really started as like a little side hustle. But we've been cutting grass since we've been like 12, 11 years old. Leaving the projects, just wanting to just go out there and make a little bit of money. But we started George's Green Lawn Care side hustle. I was working at a plumbing company. Neal was working at a telemarketing company, and we was just cutting grass on the side or whatever.
Okay.
And my job, we kind of got into like this little, I guess a debate or whatever. And I just told Neal that let's just go out on our own. We already pretty much was building our clientele.
Let's turn our side hustle to our main hustle.
Let's turn our side hustle into a main hustle.
Okay.
And we did it.
And the rest is history.
Rest is history.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So I read somewhere, which is totally amazing to me, that you guys employ over 10 people right now currently. That may not seem like a lot, but for a small business who just operating off the 2 of you, to be able to employ other people is amazing. Because that might be their side hustle. That might be their extra money. So
Kudos.
being able to give back and employ other people, how has that just really inspired you to kind of just go harder?
I love helping people. Like, my main purpose in life is to help people. I get enjoyment. I'm fulfilled by helping people.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? We make money, but it ain't about making money. It's like, I like when somebody can take care of their child and they say, Neal, because you let me do this,
right,
or because you hired me, bro, I'm able to take care of my children and stuff like that. I like seeing stuff like that. I was able to buy a new car or something like
Absolutely.
that. Like, I get joy from helping people. Like, I love seeing people win. I really love seeing people win.
And I think that's the biggest thing, seeing everybody win. It's more like giving back to your community and your neighborhood. So what plans do you have for George's Green going forward?
We plan on franchising it out. Of course, we took that name Georgia. We're not just going to stay in Augusta. We plan on, right now we're working on trying to get it into Atlanta because that's a big market. We're going to go to Savannah, Athens, and it was one more place. What we said? It was one more place. But we're gonna definitely franchise it out to get to all these Georgia cities.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did you realize that this was going to be beyond Augusta?
Oh, ASAP. Yeah. We wanted to definitely make sure we do business in our city and definitely show our community where we come from that, this doing lawn care is like, it's something totally different than what we grew up seeing successful in it. Like,
right,
to see 2 young black men be successful in lawn care, cutting grass.
Yeah.
A lot of people take that as a joke, but now they seeing us and seeing the business flourish. They like, hold on, dang, you can make money cutting grass.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't got to go to school for it. You ain't got to go in debt, and you could really make some real money. Oh, all right, I'm gonna leave the streets alone.
Absolutely.
Like, we have a lot of street dudes come to us, and they starting to transition their life to like really take this stuff serious, legit. So yeah, it's big.
So even though you're employing and giving back to the community, are you also giving, because you said it can definitely be a turning point in someone else's life, which is major, because sometimes we're always taught you need a trade, you need to go to school, you need to do this, but you're giving people a platform to be able to even just do it themselves. So are you giving anything else, like teaching any type of business, like savvy type things to go along with what you're already offering them as far as employment?
Absolutely, and we really don't even call it, we don't call them employees. We call everybody bosses, and we talk to them like bosses. We don't talk down, because we came from jobs. We came from 9 to 5s, and we understand your manager and things like that. And we're not over you. We're equals. And I give as much game. Like, every time I'm in the truck with them, I'm giving game like, bro, you can do what I do, or you can you can branch off into doing your own thing, but I want you to learn everything that I know. I'm gonna give you all the knowledge. So if you want to branch off, you can do that. Nobody's employees where they come to me, boss, can I do this, or how do you do this, and I'm not giving a game. Like, I'm gonna give you everything that I know. Yeah. It's up to you to take it and flourish with it. Even if you want to start your own lawn care business, we told them we're gonna support that too.
Absolutely.
We're not in competition with no one. We've linked with so many people in the lawn care business and got money with so many other people. It's no competition.
Yeah,
we ain't gotta knock each other head off.
It's funny because I interviewed Q on my show.
Oh yeah,
and he was like, there are a lot of times when I can't even get to certain places, and I call my boys up, and I think that's just amazing because he mentioned that there were times where he couldn't actually be where he could be, or people needed his services, but he was able to make 2 or 3 phone calls, and y'all were there, boom, in no time. He'll call the person back and be like, oh, somebody will be there, you know. So just being able to network with other, you know, lawn care services is amazing because it not only grows your clientele, but it gives you like this little networking business. You're not in business together, but you're actually working together for the better good. And like you said, it's not anything hard that you have to try to learn. It's actually an investment. Q said he started with 1 lawnmower. And it was like his granddaddy bought him an edger and everything, and like he just went from there. So where do you see, aside from branching off to different states, what do you see the Blair brothers?
You want to get it right now?
No, I just want to give a shout out to Q, man. I want to go back to that real quick because Q, I wanted to make sure I'm big on having a brotherhood, and I'm big on breaking stereotypes that black people can't get along with each other. So us and Q, we had like a percentage thing that we did. So we'll do some yards that he threw us or whatever, and like we blowing his phone up like, bro, I got your money. He like, who does that? Like, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to chase y'all. I'm like, no, we chasing you to give you your money. You get what I'm saying? Like, little stuff like that, keep a good rapport with people. That's why I still to this day, like, we good. We locked in. Like, so I just want to get
wonderful things about you.
Yeah, we locked in. Like, for real.
That's amazing. That. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, you're still giving back. Everybody's still eating. Nobody's taking away from anything. Like, you still get money, actually, you know, to be totally honest about it. So recently, you guys won a small business grant for 10 bands. Can I borrow $20?
Make it sound good. 10 bands.
She bought 10 bands. $20.
I just want to know if I can borrow $20.
That sounds good.
But no, tell us about that. What was it for? Like, how did you apply? What was it through?
It was through Augusta Housing and Development, downtown on Laney Walker.
Okay.
Basically, it was set up like Shark Tank, where we wasn't the only business that was competing for this grant. So we had to go in and give our full spiel of why they should invest into our business and stuff like that. I think they gave us like 5 to 7 minutes to kind of just tell them about ourselves or whatever.
How many people were you up against?
I know, but it was like 300 something businesses applied.
Okay.
So just taking that, that was amazing.
Okay, then, y'all. That's amazing.
And then it was what, 10,
11 panel
10, 11.
that actually got to the finals.
Yeah, they got to the finals. Yeah. But we just applied with Augusta Housing Development. Of course, a lot of people didn't make it because they business wasn't right. So your business had to be right.
Be on point.
It had to be LLC or incorporated. Your tax papers had to be legit. So a lot of people faded away, but luckily our stuff was.
That's amazing.
CFO, he had it straight. So yeah.
And it's all about flipping too. I want to tell people this story too. We took our tax money. You know, most people blow their tax money. Like before we transitioned all the way out of our 9-to-5s, we got a big tax return. And with that tax return, we said, okay, we can go buy TVs, we can go buy, living room sets and all that good stuff. We said, no, we're gonna take them couple bands and we're gonna buy some lawnmowers, some things like that. So that's what we did. And like 5 years later, we straight off of that investment.
Say it again, bro.
5 years later, we straight off that investment.
Now, I am working on my degree in accounting. If you ever need somebody, we'll talk. Okay. But no, but aside from that, because I recently seen you guys doing your own podcast on the couch with the Blair brothers. So tell us about that, because I've been watching y'all. I see y'all had Maine on the show. I was excited about that. Too. I know he's my producer. He produces Conversations with Mo.
Bruh.
But
they had 520.
Oh yeah.
Them guys.
Guys.
Okay.
When I say they had them guys, them guys.
They did have 520.
Hey,
shout out to the Davis brothers.
Yeah,
man,
bro.
for real.
Absolutely.
Delvin in,
They're the reason I'm sitting right here right now.
Absolutely.
So tell us about On the Couch with the Blair Brothers.
On the Couch with the Blair Brothers. I got to give a shout out to my brother, man. I love this man to life. Like, for real, I love this man. Like, for real. It's like, it's not even playing. A lot of people think we playing when we say we love each other in the way we show it or whatever, but I really love this man. Like, I call him my baby or whatever, but I got
so who's the oldest?
I'm the oldest.
Okay.
But he, like,
I thought he was.
everybody always say that. Everybody always say that.
Yeah.
When I say this man,
Oh, so
this man brain is amazing. Like he's the mastermind behind everything. Everything that you see that we got going on, it was already in his head. It was in his head. He told me about it, and I put in the work to start getting moving. But everything that we do, from Black Men Talk, on the Couch with the Black Brothers, Georgia Green Lawn Care, was in his head. He had pictures that he drew out of all this type of stuff, like years before we started putting it into motion. Like he already had it. Yeah, so this man is a genius.
Hey,
like for
like
real.
regular old Mexicans.
Right.
They got all kind of jobs.
They got this whole Black Sam and Nipsey Hussle type thing going on.
That's an honor to be compared to them, man. Because Nipsey was definitely a great inspiration to us.
Yeah.
Like, it's so crazy. Like, it started off with the Breakfast Club interview with Dame Dash. I have to shout that man out. Every time I see that interview come up on Facebook, Instagram, I got to repost, I got to reshare it, because that interview changed our life. Because we was in a situation where our 9-to-5s, it wasn't going the way we thought it would go. You get what I'm saying? We reached our plateau. We reached the highest level that we could reach in our jobs. And it was like, oh man, that's what this feeling like. I don't like this feeling. Like I don't
feel accomplished.
I'm making $20-$25 an hour, but you know, it don't feel right in my spirit, in my soul. So we invested into the business or whatever, and just the Dame Dash interview, everything that he said was like on point. It don't matter about how he said it, it was on point. Then we listened to the Jay-Z 444 album, and then like the Nipsey, it all came like, and it was like, okay, we going in the right direction from those albums and those interviews and things like that. We knew we was going in the right direction.
It's funny how music and artists inspire us to just be something totally different, or trigger little small points in us where we thought, like, oh man, I thought about that, I was gonna do that, but now that I got that little extra oomph, let's go for it. I told somebody once, I knew who Nipsey Hussle was, but as an artist I slept on him.
Yeah.
But ever since he passed away, unfortunately, I have just been in a whole nother zone. Like, I'm excited to be able to do so many other things. I'm ready to just kind of step out there and take a just deep dive into some projects that I've really been wanting to go to. So to hear you guys say that, and definitely when I hear you talk and I hear people talk about you, I see Black Sam, I see Nip, and it's good to be able to see you guys doing so much and giving back to the community. With that being said, other people are recognizing your work too. You guys recently won a Giving Your Best award. Tell us about that.
Giving Your Best award, we won that from well, we actually earned it. I wouldn't say won it. We actually earned it from the works that we do. We come from the projects. We grew up in Southside Dogwood Terrace. We grew up in Jennings Home. Yeah, right. We straight out of the hood. So
absolutely.
We actually. That's why a lot of people, like, even with the Nipsey Hussle thing, saying, from the situation, you kind of want to stay away from your hood. No, because somebody need to see you make it out.
Yeah.
Because I needed to see somebody make it out. I was inspired by millionaires that I knew that kind of mentored me. So I would be crazy, or I would be doing my community disservice by leaving the hood and not coming back, because that's how I was inspired. That's why you see the men in front of you today that you see, because it was one millionaire. It was a couple millionaires in particular. Like, they showed that they live in Bel Air Estates, and they showed me, like, no, I'm not paying this house note. Like, I own this house. This house is like $400,000, and he showed me that, and he showed that he had a successful business. So he showed me that a real black man can do it. This wasn't on TV.
Yeah, this
was a real live person that I can see, I can touch, I can feel,
and that and possibly mentor you
exactly
to be able to get and get those things that you want. It's funny because you said y'all are from Southside, and my father's from Southside too, and he has his own lawn care service, and I help him do the books and stuff now for his lawn care service, and I always tell him, you always go back and go to the projects and get your workers. But then he was like, listen, somebody else got to see that it's possible.
Absolutely.
And he's been doing, like, this ain't no overnight thing. He's been doing this since I was 10, 11. I'm 37 now. So just imagine what type of trail you guys are blazing for others who are just not really sure exactly how to get to where they need to be. It's not hard to be an entrepreneur. You just got to have the mindset. And it's not always about resources as well.
No, not at all.
That was my next question. So you guys, you say you don't hire, you build people. So I have a brother. He do landscaping, but he also cut grass. He had his own materials, everything, but he just don't do right.
He don't have the business acumen.
Yeah, like he's very driven, but he's not driven enough to the fact of like somebody was like, bro, if people want you to come cut their grass, like, all right, I'm gonna go do it, and then like 3 days later, like, bro, you ain't cutting people's grass up and call somebody, they gonna come out. So what would be a motivation strand to push him to be like, hey, bro, you know, it's a business. You can make it and be legitimized and actually do something with it. Like, he's at a standstill.
Maybe it's not his passion, though.
It gotta be. He's been doing it since I was little.
That doesn't mean that.
Like,
it may not be his passion.
That's the only thing he will generally do. Like, everything else is like nonchalant moment, but when it come down to cutting grass and stuff like that, he's eager to do it, but he's just not the person just to run to just I'm finna go cut that grass now. Me, if you call me and say, hey, I need my grass cut, I'm on the way.
Yeah.
Cause I like money.
Yeah.
$40.
And then I like the prospect. Yeah, right.
The minimum, yeah.
Exactly.
40.
So to hear you guys say that, it's kind of inspirational. I remember when I was a little boy, my granddad would come get me. We finna go cut grass. I'm like, I ain't going out there with you, granddad. Hot. You know, leaves and stuff stuck on my neck. But bruh, after the payout, after we been did those 5 yards, and I got that money from granddad, it could have been just $100. I'd be, boy, we ballin'. Yeah, we ballin'.
And that feeling that you get.
bro.
I mean, I get the feeling that
But I was 9 then.
I get the feeling the spirit of servitude from them, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, they're servants to their community first before they began a lawn care service. Like, they wanted to, I mean, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys wanted to actually give back and found something that you like to do in order to give back.
That's inspiring.
Definitely
definitely
inspiring. Do y'all feel like that is the reason why you're so blessed? The energy that you put out and the spirit of servitude first and everything else behind that is the reason why you're blessed?
100%. Yeah, we truly believe in being cheerful givers. That's why even when we had a job, we started our back to school drive, and even though we had these successful businesses that we worked, they didn't even invest into us helping us with doing our back to school drive. But we still pushed forward. Like, we started our back to school drive before we started our business. So it been about like showing our community, because we knew how it was when we grew up in the projects, like drugs, alcohol abuse, prostitution, like that's what it was. So we want to really infuse ourselves into the project and show them that, look, like they actually come from here, they actually still here. My mama still live in the project, so like it's real. But we definitely believe in like going to our community, staying in our community. I even told Neal I want to build my mansion, like, because I want to build it outside of the projects. I don't want to leave the project.
You better speak that into existence.
I don't.
I seen that.
And it's so much stuff that the kids and things, they can get influenced by. Like when we grew up, we was influenced by the drug dealers. You get what I'm saying? So you can easily gravitate towards the drug dealers. If my car look better than the drug dealers, who they coming to?
Yeah.
They gonna look at me and be like, okay, what he doing?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So that's what we trying to do. That's exactly.
Well, that's amazing.
That is amazing.
It is definitely amazing to see you guys giving back. I want to talk a little bit more about On the Couch with the Blair Brothers. So you guys also have an event that you host every Friday for young black men. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
That's called Black Men Talk.
Okay.
Where we get black men together, because black men ain't been looking too good lately.
I mean, y'all all right.
But we can always be better.
You can be better,
So
absolutely.
We can always be better. And I know for me myself, it's a lot of things I want to correct about myself. And I don't look at other people. I don't look at outside sources for help per se. Like, I think I can change the world. You get what I'm saying? It starts with me. Like, I'm a big Michael Jackson fan. The Man in the Mirror, I believe in that like wholeheartedly. Like,
Okay.
Let me change me. If I can change me, then people watching me gonna automatically change, watching me be the change. You get what I'm saying? So Black Men Talk started off in our house. We stayed over there by the hospital, had an apartment over there, and we invited 20 men, random strangers, to come to the house. That's just how passionate we was. We didn't even understand like how dangerous that was. Like inviting all these people to the house.
We gonna get out later.
Yeah, exactly.
What you mean later?
Hindsight, I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But these guys came.
But
and
look how inspirational it was.
We had some big names that came, like a few business owners that we still tight with to this day. They came to our house, our little regular little apartment, and we had a great meeting about how we can build with one another and how we can change the narrative of black men being fathers and things like that, men not leaving the household and things like that, men cheating and all that type of stuff. So those are the conversations that we have every Friday at 6 p.m. 2004 Gordon Highway. It's at the shop.
So is it only for men on Fridays?
It's only men for Fridays, but
I need to come sit in.
it was going so good, and the women, I ain't gonna say they was nosy.
They was nosy.
Nosy, definitely
like,
nosy. I want to come.
They was like, when y'all gonna, what the women, what? So the women has branched out. They do theirs on Wednesdays, and every third Saturday out of the month, we come together and we kind of, pick each other's brains, and we trying to.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
I need to be that third Saturday. Need to put that in.
Man, we had a good one last Saturday, man. It gets.
Oh yeah.
It gets real.
Yeah, it gets real. It gets
But that's
real.
amazing.
Y'all say from Southside?
Yeah, Dogwood Terrace.
Me too.
What? Y'all went to Jersey?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did 2 years there, then I went to Glen.
We
Make
won't
it
talk
sound
about
like
that.
prison.
It's always some
Right. Exactly.
I did 2 years.
I did 2 years. You did a hard 2
Ain't no
years.
truth.
Yeah,
Yes.
like hold on. Don't get me wrong. Joseph, they made me, but Glen Hills.
We don't want to talk about it no more.
You know,
What else, baby?
They,
What?
God.
listen, Joseph, I had the rough, rugged part. Where,
Oh yeah.
you
In
know,
street.
Yeah, all the way.
Yeah.
I was
That's when
there-
you got your life
Oh, yeah.
lessons.
I was
Oh, yeah.
there when Doc was there. The
course.
real
that's real
Joseph.
Joseph.
Yeah, he
The
told
real
me
signing boom.
Yeah.
The real signing
Yeah.
boom of the South.
We had Deion Grant and all
Okay,
those.
okay.
That's the real Joseph. See, and I was at Southside when it wasn't Southside, when it wasn't Dogwood.
Southside.
It was definitely Southside.
Then we moved right
My
across
grandma
to the avenue.
raised us
We've
on
been
First
there
Avenue.
Forever. My mama's still there. So, like, to hear you guys say that, dude, I knew the biggest, the smallest, all kind of drug dealers out there, and the biggest influence were the kids.
Yep.
They loved it. Oh, you got them rims, don't be like that.
Yeah.
And my whole concept when I used to see stuff like that is they gonna go to jail real quick.
Yep.
Then who gonna be your role model?
Yeah.
So I took a vision and I started to take a grasp on my granddaddy, cause he's a Mason. He's a very strong black man. He was 98, still cutting his grass, walking and talking.
Amazing.
Like very inspiring. Like his only words was just do you. Don't worry about nobody else, just do you. So I've been carrying it like the whole time. So to hear y'all say, it seems like y'all guys just been doing y'all, like you and your brother, and just bringing people in and just kept holding grass to it. So kudos to y'all, man. That's
Appreciate
a big
it.
thing.
Definitely.
Like, that's, from a black man to a black man is very inspiring. And I don't even know. Y'all probably be younger than me, older than me. It don't matter, bro. Like for real, for that to hear that, it's like, cause like right now, I'm a boss at my job. I work at John Deere now, but it been days where I be like, well, I need my own little something.
Yeah.
And to hear y'all, the way y'all came together and did that as brothers, like I can't even get my brothers to come to the cookout the right way. So, bro, like it's so inspiring.
It's definitely
and it's so
inspirational.
heart feeling because I'm like, bro, these like my brothers, bro, like the brothers I wanted. So, bro, hats off to y'all. Bro.
Appreciate
Like,
that.
seriously, hats off.
Definitely a reminder that we're stronger together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
We're moving by ourselves, but we're forced only together. So I have a question, because we know that you guys are definitely employing those in the black community. Are you guys hiring?
Yeah, we always hiring.
Okay.
We
Well,
talk about that.
Yeah, what you want to say?
You know how that turnaround is like that.
Oh, you talking about like the young guys?
Turnover
Because just like you
rate.
said, your dad, get them from the hood. You
Yeah.
know, you got to pick through them. You got to pick through them.
yeah.
It's rough.
And, I mean, and they need you for the moment sometimes.
sometimes.
Yeah, they need you
Some
just for the quick flip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some of them ain't gonna just.
Oh, yeah.
They just
Oh,
not
yeah.
gonna. They
Yeah.
inspired by something else. I
Yeah.
mean, they'll come cut your grass, but that grass for the real. Let's be real. Cause when I talk to my brother, first thing he say, bro, I'm gonna go cut this grass. And I'm like, what you gonna do after that? And he get to that, I'm like, bro, look, I'm just going away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to deal with you on another note, but right now you're not pushing out a positivity stream.
Right.
And it's not me leaving him out there in the open is just the fact of right then and there. What you talking about is not. It's not the ball game.
Right.
So yeah.
So how can people get in touch with you guys when it comes to employment? When it comes to On the Couch with the Blair Brothers? Where can we reach you? Social media, websites.
On the Couch with the Blair Brothers on Facebook, Neal Blair on Facebook, Instagram Real Neal Blair, Snapchat Real Neal Blair, Georgia's Green Lawn Care at Gmail. You can reach us on there, and our business line is 706-312-9477.
See, these brothers ain't playing.
They ain't.
Oh,
And I love
Mexican
it.
black. I'm
Yeah,
telling
you
you.
don't do much of the
Black-
talking. You just the mastermind behind everything.
Yeah, I don't do too much talk.
Well, it was definitely a blessing to have you guys here with
Thank
us
y'all.
this
Thank you,
evening.
guys.
Bringing so much knowledge and so much just great energy and vibes to the dinner table. I wish you guys nothing but success in your future, and we hope to see you guys again.
Same to y'all. Thank y'all so much for having us. We appreciate it.
Baby and Slim, man.
Okay,
But that's two good comparisons. Now I take that, Baby and Slim. What you said, Black Sam and Nipsey.